Hey everybody, Briggs here doing a bank heist cash. Now these can be done on your own, of course, in stealth. I've done them a number of times, especially on Overkill. You can also do them with people, you can do them loud, you can do them all kind of stuff. And although they stay relatively the same each time,
Hawk's HUD initialized.
my aim is to just get in there and sort it out. I've set up some spy cams so I can see all the people. I know for a fact that there's usually 4 people, which is good because it means that you only need to take 4 people out, really. Let me just double check, see if the no, none of these doors are open, which means that the guy, the manager, might be in his office. Oh, this guy's come out. That'd be a good time to take this guy out.
Let's break some necks. We're all good down here.
Hook's HUD is back to working after a patch to the Hook's HUD. Everything seems to be running pretty smoothly, so yeah, that's good. Oh crap! I forgot. There we go. So there's a number of ways you could do this. I personally like to do this as an ECM thing. I like to make sure that I can get all the people I need to get. All the guards need to be taken out. I need to get into the camera room as one of the first things. The camera room needs to be done. Getting the card would be nice from the manager, but I understand that the manager will not always appear where you want him to appear, especially when these doors are actually locked as they are. That was close. What I am doing, the reason why I'm opening these doors is a couple of reasons, really. When you open the doors, it seems that the things change, the routes of people change. So I'm hoping that the guards will actually want to come outside, and I think one of the guards is actually already outside. I think he's out the front. He is, which is great for me because he'll come around this corner and I'll be able to take him out. And it'll be great. I'm just going to make sure that there's no people around. Everything's fine so far. I can stand here, I think, and I should be fine. So, oh, he's crossing the road.
Got one over here.
I'm going to do like a really weird kind of round. Can I get away with shooting him while he's over there? Yes, is the answer to that. I don't remember this guy ever coming over here before. RNG for you. That's 2 of 4 done. Let's take this behind there so it doesn't get spotted. Let's put it there. Brilliant. Okay. The reason why I've chosen this one to do today actually isn't just because of the fact that I wanted to do a bank heist, but it was also to do with the fact that in the middle period where you're doing the thermal lance and all that sort of stuff, you actually have time to talk about stuff. So I thought I'd make this into a talking stream as well as a talking video. Manager's there. I'm probably going to have to use a bag here.
I should have bought those lottery tickets. I'm feeling lucky.
What I wanted to talk about really is Payday 2 as in general terms. Directions in which I think they may actually want to go in when it comes to new stuff. Now they added a Terminator thing. A Terminator kind of, I won't say add-on pack or anything, but like they've added a couple of Terminator kind of what's the word to use? A couple of Terminator bits, like a mask, and references with using the minigun, for instance. Now, I don't know why they've done this, because, you know, it makes no sense unless they're planning more stuff. Now, if they are planning to do more Terminator stuff, it's going to be great because of the fact that in Terminator 2, one of the parts in Terminator 2 is where the Sarah and John and Arnie go and take down Cyberdyne systems, right? So they basically go into the vault and get rid of the hand and the metal chip and all that sort of stuff. I was thinking while I was watching it, because I wasn't in the middle of playing Payday 2, but I was in the process of playing Payday 2 in the sense that I was it was in pretty much I watched the film after I'd been playing Payday 2, so I was thinking to myself, wouldn't the Cyberdyne system assault or heist, as it were, be really good in Payday 2? Because initially they've got the inside man who's got the key to the vault, and you need 2 keys to the vault, a bit like in Shadow Raid where you need 2 keys within a certain period of time. I think that's a really kind of awesome kind of setup, really. I know Shadow Raid has done it, so it's not a new thing in Payday 2, but I really do think it would be good to have a new heist being, you know, Cyberdyne systems. Maybe even a 2-day thing where the first day is actually you going into is it Bison? It's not Bison, is it? Byron? Is it Byron? I don't know. The technology guy house, doing that bit, destroying his file, and you have the option of killing him and not knowing how to get into Cyberdyne systems, so you have to do it loud, or you hostage him, as it were. You create him as your inside man, so he gives you the key and you go into Cyberdyne systems trying to do it stealthily. I think that would be fantastic. I really do think those 2 days of a heist would be brilliant. I would love to absolutely love that. Right, the reason why I'm kind of holed up now, just in case people are wondering, is that this guard needs to fuck off, basically. He needs to get to a point where I can take him out safely. Hopefully he might go outside. He might be in the corner. Might turn to go outside. I think he's gone outside. Do you think he might be going up the stairs? Oh, he's going...
They haven't seen us.
He's going upstairs, so I can actually take him out there. That should be fine.
I keep hearing things.
So yeah, what do you guys think? Questions, comments, all that sort of stuff. Cyberdyne systems in Payday 2. I think it would be a really good addition. You've got the M79, or is it the M79? The grenade launcher. I think it's GL40 or whatever they call it these days, or I don't know. You've got the minigun. You've got all kinds of stuff. You could even do, if you wanted to really go nuts with it, you could even do in the Terminator 1 where Arnie goes into the police station and kills everyone, just so he could try and kill Sarah Connor and Michael Bean, or whatever his name is, Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, I think that'd be brilliant. Right, let's go. Let's do this.
Civilians are an asset. You kill them, they're gone.
Let's get rid of this.
Nice. Now start her up.
I need to
Here we go. We should be through in
That guy being dead there might be a bad thing, so I am inevitably going to sort this out. I'm going to have to, I think. So got one there, two there, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which door's open? Not this one. This one here. So I'm going to go around the right side.
Hey, Mr. Bond, you see too many movies? If you end up in custody now, I think you'll be there until the end of days.
Down.
Might be in a good enough place that. I know killing the hostages, the civilians, is not great. It's not great at all. And I could have risked. Oh, thank you. I could have risked. Could have risked it. I could have done. But I just felt it was too much of a risk to let that guy still be sat there, honestly. Where's the fans over this way, isn't it? If I cover this one up, I know that there is a guy out there and I need to actually get him in. Probably now is the time to do it. Let's go, mate.
Hey, you, get a move on.
Come on. You probably weren't wanting to come into the bank in the first place today, and now unfortunately you're coming into the bank. This is the bank of death. Everyone you see here is dead. There's only one other person alive in the whole building, excluding me, of course, and that is the bank manager. So I hope you enjoy. Let me get this.
I got it.
A couple of times, I might as well do it. Hawkshot is brilliant because when you press F to hold, you don't have to hold it anymore, and that is one of the biggest things that I love about Hawkshot. It's probably one of my favourite aspects of Hawkshot is not having to press and hold F. Just having to press it. The threshold of pressing it is changeable as well in the settings if you would ever want to change such a thing. Let's put another board up. More boards the better as far as I'm concerned. Is any over here? No. There might be a package. No. 6 more packages. Not overly bothered about because I am quick enough, I think, to allow to be able to get to any person who may become unhappy with the situation, as it were, unhappy with the situation. Oh, fucking drill. I haven't got the keychain, so I'm going to have to do another set of drills, unfortunately, and the drill, it shouldn't be too bad, because I have got 2 of the 3 perks. The other one only makes it silent, and I think it makes it silent a little bit quicker, I think. So, you sometimes a vault in there, a little safe in there. So yeah, I haven't got any. This is where if I'd have got the card early, I'd have been able to have done one of those ATMs. So, under the radar. I have got ninja stars if I ever wanted to use them. They are pretty cool. They are an instant kill, especially in stealth. However, they are a bit like a bow and arrow and a crossbow. There is a drop, so you have to compensate depending on your distance. Make sure you remember that because it's quite important. Another heist I'd love to see from a movie in the game would be maybe a maybe a Die Hard.
All right, bring it to the van. It's right across the street.
A Die Hard like a Nakatomi Tower sort of heist. I think that would be pretty brilliant. where the whole point of it is to get into that vault. That would be fantastic, actually. I really love that. I'm not going to bother with any of the deposit box because I really want to just get this done. I mean, I've got a lot of money here. Remember, it's on Overkill, so it means that the money's worth quite a decent amount. $157,000, which is not very much considering how big the actual stack of money is. Forgive the keyboard presses as well. This is where it kind of gets a bit monotonous, where you have to kind of grab the bags. That's the only problem with playing on your own, is the fact that you have this initial, depending on how many bags you need to push through, it's going to take time, especially if you're then doing deposit boxes as well, which would suck biggest balls. Right, I'm going to stick them here, and then I'm going to do the run across the road. As it's money, I can't actually sprint, and my speed has been reduced by about 10% or something. I'm going to take as much of the money as possible, and I wish I could have saved an ATM, because an ECM, because this money would be get an extra $299,000 on top of it. At the moment, spending cash is actually really low. 128,000. It's not that much considering spending cash is including the cleaner costs. So actually, the spending cash that I'd get would be more like would be 50,000 more. But because it's cost me 59,000 plus whatever the spy cams have cost me, then I think this is a decent stealth run for this. It'd be nice if obviously I could have got more money. What is it? $250,000.
Yes, we did it!
There we go. And I got a stealth bonus, which is even
I don't
better.
say superb often, but I'm seeing it now. Good work.
Not that much instant cash either. Normally you get about 100,000 in instant cash from when you do the deposit box. 300,000 altogether, minus the 50 odd from the killing of peoples. Not too bad, and the experience is pretty good as well. 200,000, just another 4 or 5 like that, and you're sorted. So that's it. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. Maybe you have some ideas of some of the other things that you might want to do, might want to see in regards to film heists in this game, and that'd be fantastic. I hope you had a enjoyable watch of this video and such. Anyway, bye bye.